Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada episode chat.
Oh, hi, Mad.
Oh, hi.
All right, so last time Maddie and Rianne were nominated by Sheldon because they're like, such big threats.
They're like, what the actual F? Doesn't he have bigger fish to fry than us?
Well, Jamar thought that too. He thought it was pretty weak sauce of Sheldon to put those two girls up on the block when he needs Kyle out.
He is under the impression that he is very close with Sheldon.
Right.
It's one of those situations where Jamar's best friend is Sheldon, but Jamar is not Sheldon's best friend. You know what I mean?
But Kyle is. And
Ooh.
Jamar doesn't realize that.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that Sheldon has that 4-person alliance, KVBS, which includes Sheldon. Kyle.
So Jamar goes to Sheldon and says, we got to get Kyle. And Sheldon was probably like,
no.
But I'm best friends with Kyle.
Yeah, well, he used the excuse like, you know what? Kyle is a huge target. He's going to be a shield in front of both of us, so we need to keep him around for now. He's not coming after you.
Right. Don't worry about it. He's not coming after you.
That's not true. He's
look
setting
away.
Jamar up because Kyle is 100% going after Jamar.
Right. So Sheldon's every woman. He's every woman. He's telling everybody what they want to hear.
He's really lying to a lot of people.
He's lying to everyone.
I think it's going to catch up to him at some point.
Is he lying to himself?
Maybe.
Yeah, he might be. So Rianne and Brooke, hey, no hard feelings.
Everybody knows that Brooke and Sheldon are basically connected at the hip. So
they're the no-mans of the season.
It's basically Brooke's HOH this week too. So Rianne wants to make sure that she's good with Brooke.
Right.
You know, so she's going to be safe this week. So she's telling Brooke, you know, no hard feelings.
And Brooke's telling her, maybe you can stay. You got a really good shot at the veto. But you don't.
Brooke wants Rianne to go so badly.
Yeah.
She is so threatened by her. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They could work together so well, but no.
Caddy, I don't know why. Vanessa and Min Lee, we got to get Rianne out. Everybody's so freaking afraid of Rianne.
Well, I wouldn't say everybody. I would say KVBS.
Oh, okay.
They are intimidated by Rianne because she's got such great social skills.
So Min tells Vanessa what Sheldon said about her not being missed by the house if she were to be evicted.
Really effed up to say to somebody.
Oh, yeah, he thinks I'm just a lone wolf. No, he thinks you're freaking annoying and he wants you out.
You don't say that to someone, though. It's super messed up.
Yeah. So, Vanessa's like, yeah, you're not a backdoor option. Right?
I mean, at that point, it wasn't, like, set that she would be.
I thought
there was potential there, but
a lot of talk before Sheldon even won the HOH that
there was talk. I would say Min started to emerge as this week's target, like a little bit before the Power Veto competition.
Right.
Actually, I guess it was the night before, like late night the night before.
Well,
this week is a mess.
It's a big mess.
I can't even think straight anymore.
Rianne and Angie are having a chat, and they're like, hey, isn't JL with you guys?
Why is JL not a target, but Maddie and I are up on the block? That's not really fair.
Well, they decide that it's probably not the best time to ditch JL because they still need asses in the seats.
I mean, they already have a good relationship with him, so they're not going to ruin that right now.
Yeah.
But they got to win the Power Veto to give themselves the chance for, like, both of them to stay.
Exactly. All right, so what was up with John Luke's song?
I don't know. It was like a pirate sea shanty kind of thing.
But it was like rhyming doublets or...
I don't know. Where would you say that ranks in the Big Brother song catalog?
Very low.
Okay.
It was pretty low. That was no...
the Brothers song?
No.
Okay.
All right, so it's time to pick players for the veto, and it's a special veto this week.
They're doing things a little differently.
There's going to be 10 players.
What? So they're competing in teams of 2.
Oh, this is
teams of 2.
Practically Project Runway.
Tom Gunn.
Tim Gunn.
Wow.
Wow, you really did have a long week.
It's been a long week, is all I want to say. Yeah, so teams of 2.
So Maddie and Rhiannon, well, first of all, the original player picked gets to win the power of veto, and the partner
will also be safe. They can't be a replacement nominee.
Right, but they don't get the power of veto.
Right. So Maddie and Rhiannon got to choose their partners first because they are nominated.
Right. So Maddie chose JL and Rhiannon chose Hira.
Strong choices. Mm-hmm. And then they picked the 3 random players, which
Brooke,
were
Min, and Chris.
Right. And then those 3 got to pick their partners.
So Brooke chose Suzanne, Ming. Or why do I keep calling her Ming? Because it's Ming Lee. She chose Vanessa, and Chris chose Kyle because he wants to date him.
Because they want to bro out.
Yeah.
Right. So this is pretty interesting. I mean, you can see some lines here from who picked who. And Carol was chosen as the host.
Carol!
I'm getting really pissed at Carol because she keeps saying she doesn't want to be there. It's like, just leave.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, my God. This season is really falling apart.
I know. So, anyway, after they picked the players, Brooke, Sheldon, Kyle, and Vanessa all met up in the HOH room for their meeting.
Mm-hmm. And they basically told Vanessa, you need to throw this because...
she's paired up with Min.
We can't have Min winning this.
They don't trust her to keep the nominations the same. They don't want to open up that Pandora's box.
They know that if Min wins it, she wants to see Sheldon make a big move. She wants to call him out.
Well, they don't know. They just know they can't trust her.
Right.
They don't know what she would do, but she did say in her DR, like, oh, if I win this, I'm going to use it.
Right. So
Vanessa's like, you want me to throw it?
She doesn't want to throw it.
Right.
So she goes and tells freaking Min. They want Brooke, not they. Brooke.
She did say they at one point, though.
I thought she said Brooke.
She said Brooke, but I thought she also said they, which I guess would mean Brooke and Sheldon, since everybody already knows that they're tied together.
Okay, but not Kyle.
Right, so she didn't want to say outright, like, oh, my alliance, BK whatever, Burger King, have it your way. They want me to throw this competition because they don't trust you. So she pinned it on Brooke. Mm-hmm. And then... BK
VS, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. So then Min starts telling, like, everybody, oh, Vanessa just told me that Brooke told her to throw the competition because she doesn't trust me.
She told Carol. She told Hira. They went outside, and the 3 of them told Kyle. And Kyle's like, oh, what?
Well, guess what? Even before Kyle found out, Carol and Hira both already reported back to Brooke and Sheldon about this.
So they call Vanessa up to the room, and she has no idea what's about to go down. Like, oh, I got my slop cake. And they got the receipts. They're like, we heard that you were going around telling everybody that we want you to throw the competition.
Well, it's an interesting chain of events here, because when they were first hearing, oh, Vanessa told Min to throw the competition or whatever, they thought that maybe, okay, Min is making all this up. She's lying and spreading rumors. But then once it got to Kyle, he was like, whoa, I think Vanessa effed up here. We can't trust her. Yeah. So now they start questioning Vanessa, and they're like, did you tell Min that Brooke told you to throw the comp? And she's like, no.
Her inner monologue was, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, so this is really crazy because all week, like, I think that conversation, the group conversation where they told her to throw it, I don't remember that being on the feeds. That might have been before the feeds came back after they picked players, unless I just missed it. So we never had, like, full confirmation of who was actually lying. Mm-hmm. But now we see, like, yeah, they did tell her to throw it. It wasn't Brooke. Right. It was the whole group. Mm-hmm. And then Vanessa did say that to Min. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Yeah. What is Vanessa doing? What do you think her strategy is? Does she just have a big mouth?
I think she's just playing as hard as she can, and she doesn't really know strategy.
I think she was trying to play the middle between Min and KVBS. And she thought that she could get away with it and that Min would not open her mouth. But, ooh, she burned her. She burned her.
All right, so it's time for the POV. and it's called 80s Prom from bbcan High.
Yeah, bbcan High.
So they have to transport 50 balls one at a time using only your faces together.
Wonderful competition for coronavirus.
Yeah, really.
I mean, they're probably safer than anyone in there.
You have to capture the ball while it's floating, though.
Yeah, so, they like put it on this air column, and then they have to like catch it in midair and transport it together.
Watching Chris and Kyle make out was horrifying.
Not because they're two men, but because they're Chris and Kyle.
Chris and Kyle. I thought they'd be really good at this, but they sucked.
They were bad.
I guess they're not used to having balls in their face.
All right, well, Min Lee and Vanessa were in the lead for a while. Yeah. But then, I don't know, was Vanessa trying to throw it or what?
I don't know. I thought Suzanne was going to do really good at this because her mouth is huge. Did you notice?
All right. So Maddie and JL figured out a system that worked for them, and they were able to pick up the pace here.
It was easier to use one person's cheek
and one person's mouth.
Right, to brace it. And I thought I saw, like, other people doing that, too, like, Hira.
Yeah, he would get it, like, in his eye socket.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He had to hold his beard. That must have been, like, so uncomfortable. And, like, some of them were just, like...
Yeah. So, after a while, Chris and Kyle realized they were not going to be winning this.
You mean after they got one ball?
Yeah. So, they decided to go
they
eat some cookies.
They decided to eat the cookies because the have-nots could have... cookies at the thing and
prom,
and Kyle lost a few ounces, so he had to start eating some cookies. Otherwise,
oh my goodness,
his dirty diaper wouldn't fit as well as it usually fits. So the three couples who were really close were Maddie
and JL,
Hira
and Rianne, and Min Lee and Vanessa.
Right, but since Vanessa put the brakes on a little bit. Maddie,
do you think she was throwing it on purpose?
I think she... Yeah, I do. Okay. She didn't want to make it too obvious, but... So Maddie and JL won.
Wow!
Maddie, you did it!
Yeah, so...
Oh my God!
Now we got to hear her happy talks.
Maddie's so happy!
I told him that I was going to win.
Told him at the beginning of the competition I was going to win, and I did!
Yeah, so obviously, Maddie's going to use the veto on herself.
Duh!
So now the question is, who's going up on the block in her place, and is it going to be a pawn, or is it going to be the new target?
Well, Sheldon and Brooke have a meeting because they're one person, and they think that they should probably put up Min, but they're not sure that Rhea is going to go home.
Well, the thing is, they want Rianne to go really badly.
Yeah.
But if they put up Min Lee, she can't just be a pawn. She has to be the target because she's going to be blowing up so much stuff. She's just going to have to go. So they're like, I don't know who else we would even put up
maybe
to get the votes for Rianne to go. They were never actually considering Suzanne, but yeah.
So, Min and Sheldon have a chat.
She's trying to see where his head is at, and he is giving her nothing.
He does not like her getting in his head because he knows that she's very good socially. Well,
he tries to give her as little information as possible, always, because he knows that she takes things, twists them, and spreads it around to everybody.
Yeah, so...
But as we've seen here, sometimes the stuff that she says is true. Maybe it's stuff that she should keep it to herself, but, you know, Vanessa's really all over the place here.
So she tells Sheldon... If you think that nobody would miss me or that I don't have allies or whatever in this game, you don't know what's really going on. And he did not like that.
But he was also telling her, maybe you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, nobody trusts you. So Sheldon tells Jamar, Min's going to be the replacement. How are you with that? Are you okay with losing your woman?
Uh-oh. Yeah, he went around, he was telling everybody that Min Lee was going up before he talked to her. And Jamar is not into this. First of all, he's close to Min Lee, duh.
Right.
Second, he wants Kyle or Chris out. So he doesn't get why Sheldon is making a move like this.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't see that Sheldon is working with Kyle.
Yes.
And Chris to a certain degree.
Right. So Min and Jamar chat, and Jamar tells Min Sheldon doesn't like you, and she's like, yes, he does. No, he doesn't.
Oh no! I mean,
Why
maybe
didn't you
as
go
a
ask
person.
him? Why didn't you go ask him? That's what he said. So then Rhiann and Maddie are happy because Maddie won the power of veto, so they know at least one of them's not going home.
And Sheldon, again, told everybody that he's planning on putting Min up, and she's the new target.
Right. So then Min goes and talks to Sheldon and says...
this was a long conversation.
Yeah.
They were talking about a lot of the rumors about Min, things that she supposedly said... Which she did say some of them, but, like, she was also being played and all this stuff. But anyway, Sheldon basically said, I don't trust you, and I know that I told you that I wouldn't put you up this week, but...
I am.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
She was not happy to hear that.
She was really upset. She whipped up 3 to 5 tears, then was like, this is not good. This is not what the house wants. You're making a big mistake.
She's telling him, if you're trying to make a big move here, I am not a big move. Like, you are effing up big time here.
Yeah, you're not doing something smart because the house wants to see a big move. And he says, get out. Basically.
He's not very good with his bedside manner. I mean, he does say, like, a lot of really encouraging things to people, but then he's also just like, nobody would be upset if you were evicted.
I guess he's not every woman. All right, so it's time for the POV ceremony, and... Maddie is so happy to use the POV on herself.
Yep.
She's so proud of herself. She even said I got knocked down 7 times and I'm going to get up 8. Which doesn't make sense, right? Isn't it knock down 7, get up 7? Because you can't get up if you haven't been knocked down.
I look at it as a 25-8 kind of thing. Like, yeah, obviously it's not possible, but it's like that mentality of you get up more times than you fall. You know what I mean?
Right.
25-8.
Okay. So Sheldon puts up Min, and I'm quite sure the house is gonna...
It's gonna explode. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you have not been watching the spoilers, you are in for a shock tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. I don't know who's not watching the spoilers, though. Come on.
I know, right?
If you're not, what are you doing?
Yeah.
All right. So let us know what you thought about all this in the comments. And we'll see you tomorrow. So until then, much love.